Welcome everyone back to Noob Practice. Let's get into it as usual, straight in. They're off. Okay, what do we have today? We are on Bobr map, B-O-B-R, Bobr, Bob, however you want to say it. And we have on the Axis side, Gruppe Harteneck. So interesting division this. And we're up against the 9th Gvard Kavalarii, or Gvard Kavalarii Russians. Another interesting division, very infantry heavy. Very infantry heavy. So, my strategy here was attack on the left and hold, as usual, everything else. And here we go on the left. I was heading over and quickly saw this, so quickly unloaded everyone. And it's a standoff, Mexican standoff. Having a quick fight here, see who wins. So yeah, we both had the same idea. Running across with my VK9. I think these are Panzer 1s, 20mm cannon. Unfortunately, they're bringing up a T-70, which obviously I didn't know. They have their recon out running around, so I'm going to now try to send my infantry on foot over the bridge. I had planned on bringing in a mortar, and that's what I did. So I knew that would be coming. I knew I was going to do that first tick. So hopefully that can come in and provide some support. Now they've come rushing over here. This is always a classic. They always come over here and harass you. So I had put some units in here just in case. Now they do push me somewhere else here in a wee while. Now you can see here, this is what they do. Look at this. These Valentines. Now as I said, they're infantry heavy, but they also get a lot of these Valentines in the A phase, and they are a bugger to deal with. I've got, Panzerfaust infantry here, but it's infantry, so this gets interesting quick. Mortars 81mm now in place. They're starting to throw up Valentine over here. They'll be throwing one over here as well. Now, I did put anti-tank on Pack 40. I've got my infantry gun here. It's got heat shells, 75mm. And I have a 45mm anti-tank here. This MG is really good actually, because it gets good. It can see just up that road and covers all that tree line. So anything trying to push out or come out, even in this part here, it can get them. So it provides good support. So yeah, this is going to get difficult. I've come off back, trying to fall off the back of the edge here so they can't see me, and then I can maybe try and snipe them with the Panzerfaust. I'm starting to put smoke down, try and give myself some cover to sneak in under smoke and take them out. But they pushed a bit further forward than I thought they would. Look at this, here's the T-70 I saw earlier. So yeah, they're starting to take me apart. It's not good, not good. Now, my right Jaeger here, Panzerfaust, this guy, I was microing him around. I thought, right, let's see if I can get in the smoke and try and hit some of these tanks. Easier said than done. So, still trying to smoke this off. I've adjusted the smoke. He's got one of the tanks. Now he's going to, I've got more smoke coming in. He's going to now go and try and get the others. Now, well, that's been going on. We've had a bit of an attack here. The Valentine did come down here, but he got taken out by my 45. This Valentine's just sitting on the hill over there just now, and they've sent one of their Olympic swimmers over. I've now been hitting their back lines with the mortars just to stop any further reinforcements. Here's my right Yerga coming in again. More cover of smoke. Yeah, there goes another one. He's doing a great job, this guy. Great job. That's my MG42. Now, I actually thought he'd run out of Panzerfaust, but he still had one left. Here he comes, and great, all three Valentines, one right Jaeger. Telling you, if it wasn't for him, we'd be seeing right Jaegers all over here. I brought in a second 81, so one was putting smoke down, one was hitting. Now they can all start dropping HA at the back here. So yeah, good trading. 3 tanks, still got 3 infantry left, all of their infantry gone. Their Valentine goes down. It'll be 40, it's a pack 40, you know, it should do the business. These little ones though, maybe 45 mils, they can be quite effective. So here's my mortars continuing to... They're moving up, so, I mean obviously I didn't know where they were, I'm just trying to hit them wherever they are. And this became a meat grinder over here, really became a meat grinder. Here's more right Jaegers coming in. Again, I was sending right Jaegers in because I needed the Panzerfaust just in case they had more tanks coming, which they do. 2 more Valentines on the way. T-70. Now, they started mortaring me from the back here. It's an 82 mil. So, and there's my mortars pinning them down as well. So, I'm telling you, it was whatever I did, they seemed to copy. It was flattering but annoying. So yeah, all quiet on the western or eastern front over there. They've got this guy just capturing here. I brought some Hussars in. They've got a little bit better range. I was moving them away from mortar fire, so that's why they're a bit bunched up at the moment. So I've been trying to use the fallback order. As soon as I see people getting pinned down like this, I'll quickly try to get them to fall back. Brought a Stug in just to see if it can help. Now it doesn't, it gets, you know, he's just out of my line of sight because he's staying back. I think the line of sight runs out at about the flag. There they are, they're falling back now. He's coming forward. So my Stug, no, he's moved now, he's moved forward, so yeah. I just needed something to get rid of their armour out here. These guys were getting mortared and shot at, so they're getting pinned down. Mortars continuing just to hold them back. So it was a continual backward and forward going on here all the time. They've been moving up here, they're hitting my 45 now. I brought in a Fury here just to give some veterancy. Didn't offload him at the time, that's my usual trick. They're building up some guys over here, and I brought one in here. So I'll have selected the locations. When I come back and check, they will all get dropped out. Again, I was just really busy over here with these guys. Now that's the Russians dropping smoke over here, that's not me. I don't know why they were doing that, but... Grenadier DP needing to get out. Stug, down it goes to the Valentine, just like that. That's why, you know, you don't want to be this close. So I think he reckoned I was over here. We've got 2 lots sitting here in their trucks. Fuhrer still in his truck, so is this other one I think over here. Yeah. So there you go. I'm still got my lessons to learn here. They're out now. I'm getting better. I'm trying to check for it now more often. Now you Hustle Rocks, there's another one, I forget their name. They've got quite good long range. These guys don't have as, these guys are right. MP44, 300 meters, you know, but even so, I mean, they're 12-man squads. Yeah, all hell's breaking loose here. Moving in, up, and down. Yep. Now, that was my hussars I brought in because I knew there was this bulge here, so I wanted to get that flag back. And like I said, they've got much better range, so they've managed to pin these Kazaki down. They've still got a Valentine and a T-70 in here, pinning me down, mortar fire coming in. I had to bring in munitions. You can see they're fairly eating through munitions, and I think that's them now starting to fire again after being reloaded. So again, mortar fire is just to, you know, pin them down, get them to fall back. Just what they're doing to me basically, so they don't come down, so they don't push over. I've got T-34-76 and a T-70 now coming over here. He's still not unloaded. Neither is he. So another, I've got a Stug 42 and I've got a Stug 3G, and I think he can now get eyes on. Yeah, he can see this from way back there. So I think, yeah, he's taking shots. There's a Valentine, and that's two of them, Stug 42 and Stug 3G. Both of them try to take him out. You can see my infantry again has been decimated. So is theirs, to be fair. But yeah, it was just a meat grinder. Here's more infantry. So it's just a matter of keep replacing them, and you can see there's none coming in from them. Which again, I didn't know. So their Valentine is finally gone down. Over here, they're building this up. T-34, 76s, Shermans. Yeah, it's all going on over here. They've pushed infantry into the buildings. My Führer's still sitting in his truck. We've got a 45mm sitting over here, but it's not doing anything for me. That's my MG. This MG is an excellent position up here. You can really pin down stuff on the tree lines. There you go. So, taking that, finally taking the flag. However, definitely got a bit of a push going on here. Now, this here, you can see into there. You can see over the top of these trees and just catch out these guys here. So he's got the 76 down. Let's see if he can get the T-70 or the Sherman. There's three of them, so I don't think he'll last long. I do have another one down here. He's getting a look at the Sherman. Getting a bounce. I brought a few of these in here. You can see there's three here, because I knew they'd be coming at me. Now, that's my Tiger that I brought in. I meant him to come in this way, but he went that way. But as he did, he could get line of sight along here, and he was helping out, thank goodness. There's my 45 has gone down to the Sherman. I brought a Stug in. And I brought a Stugan over here. There's that Führer still sitting there. Obviously that Führer's now out because I came over here and went, oh, popped him out. So, .45 survived, but he's pinned down. This Tiger is still there. You might get eyes on the Sherman. He does. Crew panicked. 45's now taking him out. 145. Keep going. You'll Panzerfaust him. So he shouldn't be a problem. Crew panic now. He's fallen back right into my Panzerfaust. Come on, guys. There he goes. He's surrendered. Even better. So that was good. Now, up here, I'd pushed up, I brought up a 45 anti-tank, just in case there was more Valentines or anything coming. Got my leader here, supporting me. This Maxim's a bit of a problem. I'm bringing up a infantry gun. Tiger, you'll come up and deal with the Maxim. I do have a 57 back here. But again, he's down on the ground, so I don't think he can see... No, he can't see past these trees. So we've stopped the armoured push here. It cost me 2 anti-tank guns. We're getting a bit of a build-up over here as well. I've got my 45mm MG infantry gun. I'm going to have to remember to check these. When I placed that, and I took great care placing that, he had line of sight over all of this. But after he deploys, they don't. I really need to double check that every time. So my Stug's in here covering this because my Tiger's moved up. This 82mm mortar's causing me problems, but not any longer. Well done, Tiger. Okay, infantry guns coming up to provide some support, and I'm moving my troops forward to this tree line. We'll leave the Tiger up on the hill just so Isaiah can provide support from there. They are there, that's what he can see. A lot of view. And I think that was an infantry gun. Yep, he's getting shot at by my pack. 18. This is like a howitzer infantry gun. It's really effective. Oh no, that is my pack gun, I think. Was it? No, yeah, it is my pack gun. That's my infantry one there. There you go. Getting him into the tree line just to clear that out. And there we go. Here they come. Now, here's my Tiger coming to try and help out here. Got some more infantry. So yeah, see, it's still sitting there, not loaded, unloaded I should say. I've brought in some additional, now these are 120mm mortars, they'll be unloaded in a minute. So they've got 6,000 metre range, which is quite good. These have 3,000 metre, so they have to get a lot closer to help. But these do end up getting moved further up. There's my Führer coming in, again to sit in his car. I'm going to have to start using this unload command. I think that's him moving to an unload position now when I bring stuff in. So there's a bit of an infantry push going on here. Here's my AT gun went down. So they're coming over the river as well as over the bridge. I think these came over the river. These guys, they just walk straight over the river. Getting an infantry push. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30. I told you, lots of infantry. I've got one. Ah, dear God. Yeah, they've got a lot of infantry. And they've got even more over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, God, you know, they've got a lot of infantry. They have a lot of infantry. So, yeah, so they've swept right through that town, just right through there. I do have my Stug and my Pak 40, which is a bit more resilient than the smaller anti-tanks. This Tiger here, he'll hold anything back there. Now, I think I do end up bringing a Tiger down this end, but at the moment it's just Stug and the Pak 40. So they start poking their head out here, they're going to go down. So I can contain them there. They're getting 2 flags out of that. Yeah, 2 additional flags. It's 13-11. I've managed to get that one, so, or it would have been worse. That's now mine. So it's now back 12-12. I've got my 120s are now coming in on their 82mm mortars at the back here. He's got line of sight down that road. Start picking stuff off, and I'm moving my anti-tank guns up. The right Jaeger here's been doing quite well, keeping these guys back. He's getting down in numbers. And this Pak here is doing, I've got 2 of them actually. And my MG, he's got, again here, much better line of sight earlier. Well, now he's down, he got double teamed. I'd replaced my anti-tank gun that went down here. I brought another one in. They're quite good, these, because they've got HE. I really like them. It's something I really miss when I'm using Allied. Things like the 6-pounders. So, my Pak and my Stug went down finally over here. So yeah, they got another flag. But here's the Tiger. I've still got my Führer hanging on here behind the houses. I'm bringing the infantry in, and we're just going to have to start building these up and then pushing them forward. Here's another Tiger. I think he comes back round this way. I think he was going to go up this way, but I thought maybe better out here. I've got a Tiger over here now as well, just to cover this in case you try and come over there again. And I'm starting to hit these with my 81mm mortars because they showed themselves up. 45's down, he's pinned. We're just moving across to clear that up. Now I've caught that flag and we're trying to exploit my breakthrough here. I've got a T-74, I've got my Tiger though. And my Stu-42 is still alive for the now. I've got my anti-tank over here. So they broke through here, but I broke through there. But I will get this one back. Because the good thing about the Harteneck is you do get these Tigers. You can get a lot of Tigers if you want. I actually cut back on the number of Tigers I had in my card because I thought, well, I just don't need all that. It was like, you ended up with like 15 Tigers or something. I don't need all that. 9's plenty, you know, for the whole the whole 3 phases, you know, A, B, and C. Because I've got 2 Führer versions, so it's about 9 I have, and 2 of them are commanders. Or leaders, I should say. So these guys haven't pushed any harder yet. They've been held back with the 76. The right Jaeger that was in there, but he's now gone. But I still have a couple infantry. And they're just happy to hold that for now. So this is my next area of operations. Clear out all this infantry. So much infantry. So here's the Huzarok. Now these guys have got good. These vehicles aren't that quick actually. Not as quick as a Opel Blitz, that's for sure. But these guys have got a good range. So the Tiger's just sitting out of the town, keeping back the armour and just hitting anything in the town from a distance. I didn't want to get them in close. I'll let the infantry do that. And they're now going to fan out here and down here and then start house hopping. So we're not for this world much longer. Oh, they just managed to find these tiny little bits of cover. Come on, come on, come on. Panzerfaust, Panzerfaust. There we go. So that's it. Now pushing on up. I want to get up here and block off their spawn. So the Tigers have done a good job of thinning out a lot of the infantry, and you know, there you go, there's another one. And as they thin them out or put them pinned down, now my infantry's going to come in and either finish them off. Oh, watch yourself, son. Either finish them off or surrender them. Tiger's got 2 Shermans here and a T-70. So yeah, shooter knockout. I can't remember if I back him up a bit. I think yeah, he's backing up now. Just reduce their effectiveness. My driver got knocked out, so he stopped her backing up. We might actually get him. The rate of fire is quite high. So this other Tiger's now coming over to help him out. They've still not tried pushing again here. They keep bringing in armour up here and troops, so they've not given up over here. My Tiger's still here, but my Stug went down because they were bringing in quite a few T-34-76s. I've got another Tiger and he's up on the hill, so he's not actually... He's got a reasonable line of sight down there. That's my command Tiger. So there you go. After all of that big push, they're down to 1 Sherman, and we've cleared out their infantry. I'm quite impressed with that, but it was a lot of infantry they had. You get a bit panicky when you see that many good old Russian infantry push. My 120s are still going for this. This took a lot of killing. And 120s are normally pretty damn good at doing that, but again, these are way, you know, way up here. I think I sent this aircraft up to have a go, see if I could kill him. Certainly pinned him down. I think I lost him though. I'm not quite sure what took him out. Maybe... I must admit I sent him up there to do that and forgot about him, but look at that, he's going to get this 12. I think that might kill him actually. Yeah, it does. Wow. So, got a Jagdpanzer or Herzer. Checkmate T-38. So more infantry, and we're going to again continue I want to get the push up here, which actually was not easy, but So, trying to take these flags back. It's the objective, because it's 13 to 11. And I'm going to be defeated in 17 minutes. And I'm behind on tickets. So we've got to turn that around. Let's get these guys. I've got a third. Well, that's my tiger that was getting hammered. I brought another tiger in. Now it's Tiger Fuhrer. I've got my infantry are pushing forward. There they go, running through the town. Pushing forward, pushing forward. And we're on our way up to get these flags. The T-34-76 coming in here. So there's my infantry again pushing up. Tigers just providing the cover. I think they started bringing one or two this way, so this tiger had to cover this side. You can see here. There we go. My 45 taking this, and I've got my Stug. Now I moved up my 81mm mortars. Forgot to bring up the munitions with them, but that does get moved. There you go, they're down. So this has been quite. This position up here is really quite good for just cutting off stuff here. Now I'm getting mortared over here, so they brought more mortars in. Something. Don't see any mortars. Or maybe that was my mortars that I was seeing. I think we're trying to hit these guys here. Maybe it was him. Don't know. Shoot. Oh no, it's my mortars, yeah. I was just hitting behind the red line because I wasn't sure what was there. Oh yeah, there is. It's my mortars. I could see him, so I tried to get him. I think I go and try and get him. So again, now my mortars starting to provide support up here. I'm trying to get this. I think we finally got it. That was one of the reasons for moving these up closer, because they started helping out with the 120s to get that, take that mortar out. They then start hitting up here just to hold these, pin all these guys down. So moving in, take the Bobr out. That's well outside their effective range. They'd have been better in opposite ends. Them there and them there. But there we go. Got that flag and that flag and that flag. Got them all back. Now we're a 14-10. So just don't let them back over the river down here, and make sure they cannot expand this. But I do like to try and take this if I can. I mean, you can see they're quite well. They've got 8-9 units of infantry in there. And they're not short infantry, they just keep bringing in more and more. And it's just the real meat grinder, you know. There's the munitions swapping over now. There's this M10 went in for that combat, ME410. It's always good to take out their leaders. So yeah, they certainly can push you with a lot of infantry, and gets a bit scary at times. But if you've got good support with you, they're about, they're light on the heavy tanks, so your Tigers just dominate, which is just as well. I mean, you can see they're all anti-tank infantry, so I mean, you have to be careful with your tanks. All anti-tank infantry, anti-tank. Yes, you don't want to go rushing in here with armoured cars or tanks. You really have to fight infantry with infantry in a lot of cases. Unless you can catch them out in the open, then it's like this. your Tigers, your armour car, whatever, just start cutting them down. Machine guns. Stug, forgot about him. Now, I think all this infantry is going to be for a push here. So I think they're coming in here. I'm going to push them up through the trees. So, another opportunity to practice with my smoke, and then my barrage, and then my push. And try and just perfect that technique so as you can get the timing right. Yeah. The smoke certainly saved over here. It was a little bit behind them, but that's because they moved forward. Didn't expect them to come as far forward. I thought they would stay where they were. But we adjusted that, and then my little right Jaeger went ham on their 3 Valentines and killed them all. Now coming in here, then that's when these guys all popped up. That's when I went, there's guys right there. Time to jump out before we die. There we go, into the trees. Hurry up. Get in. And they're all in here. Now I'm gonna. They're all on attack move, apart from the Führer who's just on a move. That's so I keep them just behind. I don't move them as far up. Look at them. There we go. They're all repositioning. We're getting in defensive positions. I've got more troops coming up here. I mean, you get a fair amount of troops. These Hazard Rocks are quite good. You get a fair amount of troops with the Harteneck as well, actually, but nowhere near as many as they do in the Gvard Kavalarii. I was quite surprised because when they said Gvard Kavalarii, I thought, oh, there's going to be lots of T-34-85s. No, so that's why I got a bit shocked with all the infantry I had to deal with. So, here we go. Putting in a barrage. I'm just getting set up, ready for a push. I'm going to try and soften them up a bit before I go in. Yeah, there's these mortars, they're back again. Yeah, little buggers. I do like their mortars. So do I. They're still... Now I think I'd put these on hit here, hit here, hit here. So I'll move across, it's like a moving barrage. I think he's sneaked over the water here. But we're all quite secure here now again. I just want to recover this, and I'm just going to have to keep ploughing my way up here. Moving the tanks up now to get in. Because they were getting hidden a bit behind these tree lines here. You can see they're just hiding behind them. I'm now getting the eyes on to their mortars. I think he's ran out of HE. Yep. They're now starting to hit back up here. Go for the mortar and the concentration of troops. I think I'm now going to try and smoke them off and move in. Again, I didn't know what was back here. I did not know what was back here. Could have been machine guns, tanks, just other infantry that would, support them. So I'm starting to smoke all this off back here, so they cannot support them if I push forward. Yeah, they're still bringing in so much infantry. You just kill, you know, 5 or 6, and then there's another 5 or 6. You know, it's endless. Right, here we go. Pushing up. Try and keep in the wood. Take the hard cover in here. I think once I start moving it, I start hitting them with HE. Can't remember. I'll soon find out. Kosakin, these are the other ones. These are quite good. I think these are 12-man squads. They're really quite good. They're actually in the recon tab, if I remember. But yeah, they're and I didn't have them until later, until well, it was B phase, but it's me only bringing them in now at the end of B phase. Yeah, you just keep mowing these guys. Look, there's more trucks coming in with more and more and more. I think I was bringing this recon up just because the 20mm cannon is brilliant for cutting these guys down. A lot quicker. Jaeger Pioneers I was bringing up in here, but you know, I wasn't expecting there to be people there, but I just left them because I thought by the time we get there they can just pile in on top of them. They'll be getting suppressed or shot at so much. These right Jaegers, took them out quickly. So after my Zote gone, I'm now suppressing anything back here. Again, mainly because I don't know what's back there, so hit whatever you can. This is one hell of a big explosion. I'm not sure what the hell that was, but I got some big... Was that this thing? Drop a 2,000 pound bomb or something. Hell of a size of a bomb. Yeah, poor wee houses. I'll not be using them after the war. There's the Kosakin now moving in here, jumping out. Take up the tree line and let's clear this up, taking that flag. We bring the Stug up. I know this seems to be taking forever. I was kind of jumping backwards and forwards between there and here. So, you know, if they stop moving forward while I'm here, then they stop moving forward until I go back to them, you know. All quiet over here. Happy with that. We're just taking the flags here. Keep moving up. Mortar fire, gunfire. Here's my wee 20mm now. Going berserk. It does take longer to kill them. You know, that's why, you know, bring him up. He could have just ran over here and surrendered all of those. Still got the wee recon plane buzzing around. So yeah, we did a good push here, got through. I mean, that's, you know, quite a few of my infantry. Bringing up now support guns. Just to put on the edges so we can cover that. We're now, there we go. There we go. Now is that the last of them? Should be. This should cut off that spawn, having these units up here. That close. So it'll be time to head east. Over here. 17 to 7, 4 minutes. Another wee VK9 Panzer 1 coming in, because yeah, they're so effective against infantry. I think that was my last one actually. I was also bringing out these anti-aircraft Got them here. Didn't want another mega bomb dropped on me if I could help it. Fighter out to take out the... Don't know what happened. I don't know. He didn't seem to get shot down. He just disappeared. He seemed a bit too far forward to have returned to his lines, but that's where he was. Here comes our lag. I think I've called in another fighter though. I'll purchase another one. I had extra points, so I'll purchase two even. And they're right over my AA, so... it's all good. Now I have these 410 ground attack aircraft, which are okay, but there's not many tanks around for them to attack. I've got a Valentine over here. I've got this T-70. And that's about it, really. Not much else. That's them moving over now. Not much going to stop them. 3 Tigers, a wee Panzer 1 VK9. Just covering their flanks from the Panzerfaust infantry. Oh, he went down. He got close enough. Wow. Oh, there's a big bomb again. Fortunately, just one infantry unit went down. Looks like I lost a fighter there as well. I think their AA was getting a bit better. Yeah, the 37mm over here. This. Yeah, these things are quite fragile actually. Here's another one. Right into the anti-air. I think that's what he's going for actually. Bombs away. Here it comes. Oh, goodness gracious me. Yeah. Certainly does blow things up, that, doesn't it? Yeah, my AA was a bit thin. I mean, I had that and I had, I think, that. So when he did that, I thought, to hell with that. Here comes some more. I'll have to bring in a lot more. Look, he's not going to keep doing that to me. Right. Here, getting all pinned down. I don't know if there was anything there. I don't think so. I could have done with moving this up. There's just little straggler. These are all moving up. They're all moving up now. Just coming up. Help reinforce the front line. I don't need to bring these over. I'm not bringing them over the water. Just leave them where they are. This is where all the push is. Yeah, I think I brought these in extra 120s because I think it was to cover off things like this. Set them moving forward. And there we go, end of game. So yeah, a bit of a meat grinder in some respects. 4,675 to 2,116. A 2-to-1 kill ratio. What were their best killers? Oh, the wee Sherman was doing quite good. Or Imcha. Got my Stug 3. Otherwise, I was shooting my plane down. That's a 37mm. This is this 12. It's quite effective actually. You've got 2s and they're 410, 109. Here's these things. My goodness gracious me. 1, 2, 3, 4, Yeah, that's 75. And there's the other one, killed the flak near the end. I think that was a. I don't know if that was just that couldn't have been in one bombing run. Must have been. He must have come in a couple of times, but that was in the middle or left of centre. Um, my own. There's this MG42 on that hill on the left-hand flank, shooting over the water. He was doing quite good over there. He was getting quite a lot. So he was providing really good support as my pack. 184. Handy little things. B45s, Valentines. Oh, it's paid itself off handsomely. So did he. Um, 81 mortars, Sapere, Snipere, M45s. Got an 82, one of the 82mm mortars. So he's not bad. Right, Jaeger, he did well. That's the one that got the Valentines. Got the 3 Valentines. Plus he was getting himself some infantry. He was doing really well. Iron Cross for him. Pack 40 was holding off the Valentine, so he was doing his job. There's one on the right, he died off eventually. Stu 42, I wasn't sure how effective he was, but no, he's been okay actually. He was doing business. He did make it up to the far side. My Tigers, look at this. Dearie, 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 dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Doing really well. There's another one. He's done quite well. Emch's lot of infantry. There's Hazelrock. These guys are not too bad actually, you know. They pay themselves off. They're killing at least 3 units each. He's doing not bad, but this is where they're having to take out all this infantry. I mean, it's just infantry, 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 infantry. You know, they spend more time killing infantry. You know, he killed one tank and the rest of it was infantry, infantry. You know, no wonder he ran out of HE. You know, when you look down here, it's just endless infantry. Tiger, it's all infantry kills apart from one gun and a machine gun. All infantry, yeah. And there you go. So, yeah, good battle. RDI. Lessons learned. I'm still leaving people in trucks. My smoking pre-batteries and all that could still be better. I was trying out different things there. I was kind of smoking things off behind, sort of, so there was no support fire coming in. I think it'd maybe still been better just smoking off right on top of the targets because it'd still prevent fire from behind, but give me cover going into the smoke rather than having the smoke further back. So, but yeah, I tried it out. So, you know, lessons learned, noob practice. But yeah, difficult one. I've not fought the Cavalieri, Ninth Guard Cavalier before. I will certainly be very wary of them again in future for the number of infantry they have. It's just a complete infantry spam. So yeah, okay. Hope see you again, noob practice, and take care. Bye now.